All right, all right, all right. I am back. Shotgun Sean in the house with
What's
me.
up, buddy? Looking good.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks, man.
And I did not get a chance to catch it live, but I did watch the rerun, and it looks like our little prank went very well last
It
week.
did, yes. Yes, it did go well.
So, I was hoping that Mike would do some kind of, staticky thing.
And he
But
did. Pulled it off.
it
Looks
may have
good.
gone a little too long. I myself have been like, well, shit. Should I just stop watching? I don't know. But hey, Vader is in the house. Adam Kolb in the house.
What
Good to
up,
see you
Adam? What up,
guys.
Vader?
All right. And, public service announcement or whatever you want to call it. I am simulcasting this on my YouTube channel at Rascal's Basement Arcade, otherwise known as youtube.com/@Rascal, because they're not using the @ sign for our handles. I was able to shorten that up. So I'm simulcasting it there because there's going to be a lot of stuff about the vacation. So figured I'd put it there so that other people can see things.
Hell yeah.
So Sean, normally we start off with the "Hey Yo" segment. So we know what's been going on with me, but we'll get that in a few minutes. What's been going on with you since I last saw you?
Just a lot of gaming. Just like I ended the show with last time. I said just a lot of gaming, man. But one thing I do have to admit is I did not get that Gotham Knights game. I did say I was going to get it.
You did say that, and I heard bad reviews, and I'm going, I bet he didn't get it.
And normally I'm one that says, okay, I'll watch the reviews, whatever. But then I watched some Twitch videos. I seen people playing it. Some people loved it. Some people hated it. I think I'm going to have to wait for a few fixes in order for me to pick that up. I have enough to keep me occupied with, but yeah, man, Gotham Knights, I did not touch.
All right. So, and what campaign was it that you actually beat in the last week, or played all the way through in the last week?
Well, I beat Call of Duty.
Okay.
I beat the Call of Duty campaign. Last time I seen you, I think I told you I beat the Bayonetta, and I beat the A Plague Tale. A Plague Tale, that was a great game. But yeah, man, Call of Duty campaign, absolutely, it's probably one of my favorite ones. This is probably my favorite campaign. It's really tough. No matter what difficulty you play on, is a very, very tough campaign. I was getting very frustrated at one point, not giving out any spoilers, but wow, towards the end, really tough. So I'm on a multiplayer now. Multiplayer is a great time. That's been a blast. But man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like it's bad. There's a bad kill death ratio, so I can't do well on it at all. So I'm waiting for that hardcore mode so I could cheat, at least get like a high fire rate gun and just blast myself through there and get my rate up, But yeah, man, I've been busy with Call of Duty. Waiting for that hardcore mode. XP is really good on it. I'm enjoying that. I'm kind of leading into another category, like what are we playing? But
yeah.
It's just a lot of gaming.
I was going to stop you in a second. So yeah,
a lot of gaming.
Well, okay. So I'm going to just spoil part of it because I want to talk about a different subject.
Yeah,
and
I want to hear about this.
I was playing a little bit of Bayonetta on the Steam Deck. I've owned it before own it still on the Switch. Guys, I'm taking this off because I can't get my stuff to sit right.
Looks good,
but
though,
this is one of the part of the swag from the cruise. All right,
absolutely,
get that
awesome.
off of there.
I like your cup too. I hate to cut in, but I love your cup too, man. As I was talking, seeing your cup there, so.
Nice. That's just part of it. This is going to take forever. Trust me. To just go through a couple of the pictures and the swag, you'll be like, just show me more. Just keep going. I've got time. Hope you packed a lunch. This is a small drink, but we'll get through it.
Cheers.
So, cheers. Question for you is, I started playing it again, and I got to, and this is no spoiler, Bayonetta 1. I got to the literal second playing area where you're fighting with the other girl on top of the airplane. And your challenge is to do 3 of these specials before the plane runs into the building. I'm getting old. I'm not as I'm not as good with responses as I used to be.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I'm thinking of
Those
nudging myself
responses, yes.
down. I'm nudging myself down from normal to easy. I've heard many people, my age or you're not even my age yet, going, you know what? I don't have time to sit here and try to master a game. I'd rather enjoy the game than say I beat it on the hardest
Nothing wrong with
difficulty.
that, yeah.
Because back in the day, Doom, Quake, yeah, I'd put those on Hurt Me Plenty and whatever they were called. But nowadays, I'm kind of like, my backlog is so big. Do I really want to sit here and play that same scene or act, whatever I guess you call it, act, over and over again until I can master that, knowing darn well that the next one's probably going to have a challenge that I'm not going to be able to do the first try either.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's easy and there was a like ultra easy or extra easy mode. I've not tried the easy mode yet, but what's your
I
take
I would
on
I would go
playing,
down.
easy mode?
No problem with that. I see no problem with that at all. I say beat it on easy, then challenge yourself and go up the difficulties. Plus, at the time that you beat the easy mode, you're gonna unlock a hard plus mode anyway. So if you really want to take the challenge, go right ahead and jump there. But yeah, man, I play games on easy. I play games on easy all the time. I want to enjoy the story first, and then when I want to go back and play it, I got better weapons, got better experience. I'll go in and blast through it on maybe a normal difficulty, hardcore, whatever it may be. And but I always start the lowest, man, to the highest. So I'll get those collectibles on a higher difficulty. And plus, I like to unlock the achievements that come along with that. If it's like, oh, beat on hard mode to get this, so I try it again. Replay value
Cool.
is pretty good.
All right. Well, then I feel less guilty. 'Cause I'm going to put that in
Yeah.
easy mode. Because remember, I told you I was going to cancel Bayo 3? Forgot. Um,
Oh, dude.
okay. And remember that I told you I pre ordered it 4.5 years ago?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I forgot I moved since then.
Wow.
So I get a notification that
No.
my Bayonetta 3 has been delivered. And I
Get
look, I
out
see
of
the
here.
picture. That's my old front door.
No.
Yeah. So Amazon remembers the place you said to send it to when you placed the pre-order 4.5 years ago, and so I had to have my wife text the guys who own our house. Hey, do you still live there? Hey, did you get a package? Can you please leave it on the front door on Monday for
Oh
us?
man.
I'm almost tempted to return it because I know it's going to go on sale.
Oh,
Well,
so it's close. This place is close to you?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought it was like out of state, like this thing
No,
got delivered so
it's in
far away.
Lexington. I'm in Richmond. It was probably 25 minutes out of my way to go get it,
That's not bad.
to work on Monday, but got it.
Still. I
All right, and
didn't play
a
it yet, man, and I want to. It looks really good.
so yeah, so I'm gonna burn through 1 and 2 on easy. I'm debating whether I should just play it all on the Switch. I mean, I own it on the deck also for 1, but if I'm gonna be playing 2 and 3 right after it, maybe get my muscle memory going by playing it on the Switch instead.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Yep.
thinking. All right,
What up,
and
Rebel?
hey, Rebel, totally selfish. I tweaked all my settings tonight on the camera, the lights, and everything. How do things look right now?
Things look great, man. Things look
I've
excellent.
noticed I was getting too much glare. You couldn't even tell I have a freaking tan. So I'm like, no, I gotta tweak this shit. I gotta
Things look
sell
good.
it.
Things look
All
good.
right, all right. So anything else you want to put in the hey yo before we talk about Scott's time
I
away?
want to hear about your time, man.
All right. So what I did was I took some pictures. I mean, trust me, I took tons of pictures and video and things like that. Thank you, Ritual Dello. I worked hard on that. I got rid of a lot of auto settings in the camera to tweak the ISO and things like that to make it work just right. So, as you guys may know, I went on a KISS cruise for 5 days. It was a 10-day vacation total. A lot of time in LA. Um, I must have 1,000 pictures, and I took so many short video clips during all the shows that I went to, but I can't put those on here for copyright infringement purposes. But I do want to go ahead and share some of it, and
Yes.
then we'll talk about it. So first of all, where did I go? I went to L.A. and then I went on a Kiss cruise. So during my walk of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you can see there on the left, Kiss's star on the Walk of Fame for music.
Awesome.
So snag that, and then here I am, one of the first ones in the port, getting ready to board the Kiss Cruise 11. Let's see here.
Should have took that.
Uh, Ritual Gel, they sound excellent as hell. The microphone on the iPhone doesn't do it justice from that distance. especially because when you try to hold it with one hand above your head, you're pretty much covering the damn microphone anyway. So, but I'm not going to show any video because I don't want to get any copyright strikes. Let's see here. So first thing, there's at the bottom left there, that was on a huge canvas on the boat, and they give you these little foldable, you would call it schedules, for what's going on every single day. So here it was, we're boarding the ship here in the afternoon, and you can see there on the left that KISS is doing what they call a sail away show, about 4 o'clock. Literally, they are playing unmasked out by the pool, way on the top, here. And then you can see on the right hand side what was going on the rest of the day. Four different venues, pool deck, and then three lounges. And you can see the bands that were playing. There's always something to do. I might do that, Rich Odell. I'll put those in the Discord.
Tell me you did the Kiss karaoke. Tell me you did.
No, I didn't. I did not. Mostly because going to some of these shows, they want you to sing along, and you sing along anyway if they don't tell you to sing along. So here I am actually singing better than Don Dawkin at 10:15, 10:30, but I'm killing my voice. And by the time karaoke rolled around, like, I sounded like this. I sounded like Dawkin. Did I mention Dawkin sounded bad? Sorry, Don. I used to love you, man, but your range went from this to this. Sorry, dude. Yeah, no, Kiss's drummer kicks his butt. Well, actually, Kiss's drummer, Eric, has a great voice. It's kind of funny that what Paul mentions is that thank God for Eric behind me because he, harmonizes with me to hit the higher notes that I can't hit anymore. So literally, you got, Paul and Eric doing Paul's old stuff together. All right, these were the four elevators on the main floor.
What?
Full, you can see my wife in there to scale. Those are the actual elevators. They put covers on them. And of course, those split open because they're elevators. But yeah, those were the four elevators in the
cool.
the cruise ship. All right, you can see I'm sitting on a deck above. So a little view of where the stage is for me on the left, and that's the view, obviously,
Very
straight
nice.
on. So this basically is supposed to be what they called a sail away show. And unfortunately, we didn't leave port in time, so it was our sitting in LA show. I guess the folks in near the port got a free concert because this went on for well over an hour.
Wow.
And what do you say about Don? Yeah, no, Don just, and worse than how he sounds is how he's not singing. He's literally almost talking the songs.
Oh.
It's horrible. Sorry, Don. I used to love you. All right. And here you see the boys coming out because they're just basically walking right across from where the backstage was to their elevators to go up to their suites. So a lot of good opportunities, even if you don't pay for the VIP stuff, just to see the guys
man.
here.
That's close.
I will say that Jean did sign somebody's back because she had a great Jean tattoo.
Nice.
Yeah, spoken word by Dawkins, that's for sure. Later in the cruise, it was funny because I do recall Paul signing some lady's left breast. And she made the comment, she goes,
excellent.
She looks down, she goes, "You've got a big signature." He goes, "Look what I'm writing on, honey." But you know what? She did not have the stones because he said, "Show everybody." And she didn't have the stones to turn around and show us. I know. All right. So here was Lynch Mob. Now, according to the schedule, let me go back there. Actually, no, this is a different day, so it won't be on that schedule. This was actually called like George Lynch and the Electric Something Experience. I did not know that George changed the name of the band a year ago because he felt it had negative connotations, Lynch Mob, even though it's his last bloody name. So he felt bad about that. And then it seems within the last 30, 45 days, he had a change of heart and said, you know what? It's my damn brand. No one ever complained to me about the name except me. He says, I'm the only person who beat myself up over this. And you know what? I was wrong. So literally, they announced themselves as the new Lynch Mob. And I got to say, the new singer sounds just like Oni did on the first album. I mean, he's a young kid. I mean, you got the close up there of George. George is 68 years old right now, in excellent shape, plays just as good as he used to.
Awesome.
Totally awesome show. This was the morning the next day. So this was
That's a skull on his
Tuesday
guitar. That's
morning.
sick.
That is that. Yeah, that's a Mr. Scary guitar, Skull and Bones.
That's
Those
awesome.
are those are actually custom handmade by him. He makes
Wow.
those still by by himself.
Really cool.
George Lynch, the politically correct brigade. Yeah, no, and like I said, the vocalist just sounded incredible. Now, I did not post any pictures here of what I saw the night before, which was supposed to be the Dokken and George Lynch reunion, because it was quite a letdown. George let his current guitarist play for an hour, and then let George come on for 15 minutes.
Wow.
And the interaction between the two was almost what I expected. Like, we're being paid to do this. Let's smile and,
Oh
whatever.
man.
I don't really like you, but I'm playing with you because, it got you on stage. Which is really funny. Trivia here. So remember George left the band and, Dokken went, solo and then did his own stuff with another guitarist. It ends up that when Dokken went to do another album, his record label said not without George.
Wow.
So he calls up George to sign a 3 record deal and a 3 year tour deal just so he can get recorded again.
Nice.
All right, this is the band you told me to check out, Sill City. Vocalist there, second from the left. They rocked. They played a very small. You can see how low that is there. They had to take some of those
Yeah,
light.
I'd say.
They
Yeah.
had to take some lights you can't see off to the right and
Can't even
wrap.
like put your guitar up, man.
Yeah,
That hit
they,
the
they, they
ceiling.
had to wrap towels around some of these things so that the poor guy there on the
Wow.
right doesn't whack his head. And these girls, they jumped around. I mean, whew, I was afraid they were gonna hit their heads
This
on that
shirt
little
is
thing.
awesome. Fight for your right. That's great.
Yeah, but Sill City was just probably the best little known band that I knew about.
Nice.
Um, from Austria. Austria? Yes, Austria. And just
Nice.
like some foreign bands, kind of like if you know Within Temptation, sing perfect, English, but talk it very choppy. I mean,
They have a good crowd. Hopefully they had a good crowd.
they had a great crowd.
Good.
I think they even got a third show because somebody else
Nice.
canceled, so they got 3 shows on the ship.
Really
Really
nice.
good. Went to Cabo San Lucas, and where did I have to go? Cabo Wabo, in honor of the Red Rocker.
Nice.
So went there to Sammy Hager's place and had some really good tequila drinks.
Looks yummy.
And here is
There
the
we
indoor
go. That
show.
looks nice.
Doesn't that? Literally,
Wow.
you at the pit, and I was second row behind the pit. So that
Wow.
right there, I don't think was zoomed in at all. I think that is literally just the view
That's
straight from
great,
my
man.
seat. Just totally rocking it. And there's been rumors of lip syncing and stuff. No, I paid close attention. BS. No. So there's a couple of 3 close-ups.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really nice.
yeah. The boys look good on stage, jamming out at the end together, totally pulling it off. All right, and then some special events we did with Kiss. Top left, you see that Paul did a cooking special. He went ahead and cooked a pasta on stage there. He actually had some about 4 tables worth of people that were special guests, random drawings kind of thing that got to eat
What?
it. So he made a custom pasta. He's just throwing things up here. Chef, what do you think? Should we put this in here? Yeah, let's put that in there. I think it needs a little more sauce. Go ahead, chef. And they took notes as to exactly what he made. He served what he made there to the guests, and then when you went to the cafe that night, a giant ass bowl of Paul's pasta that they went ahead and made exactly as he did on
No.
stage.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was good.
That's cool.
And then what you see in the bottom right there is one of the on stage things where the band got together for was that one trivia? Yeah, that was trivia. So basically, there were 2 teams. The boys read off the questions, and gave out points for to the teams. Now, one thing I
Nice.
did not get a picture of, which was also very good. What was that one? Oh, they did us where they people would submit pictures in advance, and want to hear the story behind them. And so literally, they'd throw it up there on the screen. Hey, Paul, what were you guys doing here and there and blah, blah, blah. Really great stuff. And all these sessions lasted over an hour. So really
Wow.
cool stuff. Jeff Rule, good to see you, buddy.
Hello, Jeff.
All right, this is the last show. This is actually Bruce Kulick, former guitarist for KISS, and his new band. And he basically just did KISS songs because he wrote a heck of a lot during the time he was there, and also played songs that are great that KISS doesn't play on stage anymore. It was a temporary bassist you see there. I forget his full name. They call him the Butcher. He's a fill-in bassist for just this week on the cruise, and I swear to God, I told Bruce's stagehands, tell him he needs to keep this guy. I don't know who his regular guy is, but this guy does Gene Simmons better than Gene Simmons does.
Wow.
So when you're hearing Gene's songs, that guy was frigging nailing it.
Wow.
Now, it was also 25 mile an hour winds by the pool that night.
I can see by his
so
hair.
you can see their hair everywhere. They were troopers. They did the full hour and 15 set
Nice.
and just totally killed it. It's funny. Bruce is basically has been on the last few KISS cruises all the time. So that is my.
So let me
is
tell
that
you,
all?
because all your views have been awesome. You've been close. When you're on this, do they because you said you were second row, not in the pit, but 2 rows behind the pit.
Yeah, the
Is
pit
that
was
reserved
basically
for
5
you, or
rows.
is it still everybody all for themselves, whoever gets where?
These out by the pool are everybody for themselves. You can see on the top right there some people behind the glass and stuff. That whole area is just show up when you do.
Wow.
And the other ones that I took. Let's see if I go back here. This shot on the right, I was actually on the balcony like I was for the first shot, watching from above. So let me see if I can catch. Now these were reserved seats. If you
I was
weren't
gonna say, man, you got a great spot there.
yeah, you had the pit, which is not reserved. You just show up, or you had reserved seats. So that was reserved. Let's see here. This is just a bar. So just like any old bar, you're standing, or you're way
Wherever
back
you
at the
are.
bar sitting. So, and this was again, I'm a level above. That's level 12. I was on level 13, kind of like those folks are on the top there by those banners. That's basically where I was looking down.
Nice.
So let's see if we can get a view of the crowd. Yeah, you can kind of see the crowd on that one down in the bottom there, and you can see them behind me on the ground.
It's like a blast, man.
Yeah, it totally was. So that was that. But
Nice.
besides that, Vader, you have no idea. And before I go through some of the swag, which I mean, you saw the first one. For those who were late, this was sitting,
Which
in
is
my
extremely
room
cool.
when I got there to wear a sailor's cap. I can't put on this headphones. All right.
That was after Mike interrupted our show. So
But first thing I want to say is I originally told you guys this is the last cruise they're performing on. They kind of tweaked that a bit. This is the last cruise we're doing a sit-down, makeup, full show on.
oh,
There will be more KISS cruises. Next one will probably be January 24, is what they're
and you
guessing.
have your money down.
I think so. I think so. What they're going to do is they're still going to do the sail away show. So they're still going to do that one on the pool deck as you leave. Other than that, that's the only thing they're going to do as a band. They'll still do their little onesie twosie things like you saw the cooking with and stuff like that. Another cool thing. If you didn't attend the KISS concerts themselves, they will simulcast on TV live in our cabins.
Nice.
And simulcast at a big theater on the other side of the ship. So if you went to the Tuesday night show and then you could go to the Wednesday night, you could go sit down in the big lounge and watch on a big screen. live.
Nice. That's
So
cool.
it was cool.
That's really cool.
So yeah,
Make
and
me
then
want to enjoy one of these, man. Really bad. Like I said, I haven't been on a cruise before. I want to check out that Shiprocked, but
well, and you
looks
saw the
like
lineup. I mean, Warrant was great. I saw them. They were great. L.A. Guns did a great job. Yes, either their mix was a little rough or they were just turned up too loud because it was just a little bit turning me off. I mean, literally, I could go to the other side of the ship, front of the ship, and still hear them crystal clear.
damn.
Yeah, I could go to my balcony 4 levels below, 2 levels below, and be like, "Yep, I hear them. There they are." But and then the Kiss band members themselves are all going to have side projects. Paul Stanley is doing Soul Station, I think with Tommy, and then you've got Gene doing his own band, and I. So there'll be like 3 or 4 different bands that Kiss and members are members of, and then the usual, just bands, bands, bands. Like I said, there were 30 shows in 5 days.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, so I showed you the first thing that showed up in my room. One of the next things that showed up, let's see here, would have been this. I may have to step back for a bit. Now, keep in mind, they give you one for each person in the room, so I've got 2 of each of these things.
get out.
Can you say my eBay store?
Yo, that is nice.
Is that badass?
That is very nice. Man. Well, hang that up for now, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be hung up.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's see what else. If you went to the casino, you could get yourself a $5 chip.
Nice.
Got that. One night they gave away guitar picks, and while they weren't for an individual, they weren't the usual signed by the guitarist kind of picks. These were marked for this cruise. I'll take one out for an example. So you got KISS Kruise 11. Got 4 different ones in there, each with the logo
Really cool.
for the band, or for
Really nice.
for the band member. So you got 2 sets of those. Let's see here. Live guitar picks. Let's see. Picked up a signed Paul Stanley.
Nice.
And then Tommy Thayer, I got 2. One for KISS Kruise 11, signed. Specifically, they actually say which night they were to, night 2. And then this was from the KISS North American tour. Tommy's guitar tech actually gave this to us.
That's cool.
So I got, picked those up. Let's
Nice,
see
dude.
what else was there. Dog tags. So I got dog tags. Every night there was a different cup. You saw me with a Spaceman cup. Catman. You paid $5 to get these, but what the hell?
It's $5. That's fine.
Exactly. Let's see. That was Demon, Star Child.
Wow. Definitely worth it, dude.
I got 2
Definitely
Spacemen
worth
by
it.
accident. And then one for the KISS Navy, and that implicitly has the dates that we were
That's
on.
cool.
Now, keep in mind, there's another cruise going on right now. It left the afternoon that we landed.
And they're oh my god, and they went out again.
Yep, whole thing going on again.
Wow.
So anything you see with the
Cruise
dates
after
on it
cruise.
is
Damn.
specifically the date of the cruise you were on. Now, here come the last 2 really badass things, okay? And I really mean badass. You ready?
Go ahead.
KISS lunchbox.
Yo.
Yeah, your jaw went so friggin' low,
yeah,
babe.
that is-
So that's where I'm going to be keeping a lot of my stuff in there. So,
Nice. You gotta put your picks in there, man.
I am. I will. I
That
can.
is nice.
And last but not least, holy shit. It's funny because every night they did this, you got one of these cards in your room that kind of told you about the thing you're getting. Every night that was sitting next to your stuff on the bed, telling you, what you're getting. And one of them said, if you ever want to relive the concerts again, just go ahead and take this. And there it is.
Wow. Signed?
Yeah, they're produced signed.
Yeah,
They're not live signed, but
awesome.
they're produced signed. Yeah.
Never seen anything like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
dude.
that
What a blast.
was the imposter. Wait, no, Adam. I mean, I'll give him a little bit of respect in the sense that, who had to train Ace and Peter Criss back in '95 their guitar and drum parts before they went on out on tour. This guy right here, Tommy Thayer. So, and he's earned it. I'll tell you, if you ever want to just see like kind of a weird story about how somebody got into a band. I mean, he was doing documentary producing for them. Literally was their, I don't want to say manservant, but yeah, they'll say in Wikipedia he literally was cleaning out gutters for Gene and doing some, washing cars or something for Ball.
And you had a
Till
blast. You had an
till he finally got the the gig. So I mean, well earned. It's funny because the other guitarist that's on this ship, Bruce, was the guitarist until the reunion tour, and kind of felt dissed. I would, So yeah, so he never went back to the band, but he does a great job of playing their songs, and they have a great relationship. It's awesome. So
took a blast,
that
man.
that is the Kiss Cruise in
Absolutely
a very
awesome.
huge nutshell. I mean, obviously, I've got the shirt. I did pick up a hoodie. I didn't want to bring it down here. There's other stuff I have. I just trust me. I mean, even like the where did I put it? You had this tag. Your room key specifically has all the Kiss logos and stuff on
Nice.
it.
Not gonna lie, if you're gonna put that Kiss flag up, I think it would go good against the II Arcade and the Mini over there. It's just yellow.
We'll see. Things may be moving around here because I still have an iArcade that's sitting in a box over there that I haven't set up.
Oh,
Uh, and as big as the four-player deck is that's going on that bad boy, I may need to make more room because I literally,
oh, that's what happens, man.
the box
Gotta
that that
always make
thing
room.
came in could smuggle a large child. Detroit
Rexer,
Rock
what up,
City.
buddy?
Good to see you, Rexer. Great
Hell yeah.
song. All right, so that was that. So let's kind of go back to our normal
Awesome time
show.
though, man. Awesome time. Just
Um, you know, I did not play much because I was, as you saw in that schedule, there was a show going on at all times. I want to call this like Woodstock on a boat or on a ship, because you finish one, you walk around, and there's another show. Sometimes there's two shows going on. So you don't like the one on the pool deck, go down to the one of the three lounges, and there's another show going on. So if you're
awesome.
into rock music, yeah, it totally kicked ass.
Awesome,
But
dude.
so that means I didn't play much. I literally didn't play probably about an hour on my deck the whole vacation, maybe an hour and a half.
So you
So
probably didn't
like
buy much then. You didn't buy much. I mean, you bought the Kiss stuff, but I mean, outside of that.
yeah, and it wasn't much Kiss stuff I bought. This shirt I pre-purchased. My wife bought me
Oh, so
the
all that stuff was
all
given to you?
that was all swag.
Oh, I thought you went to
No, no,
like
no, no, no,
some
no.
store on the cruise and
No,
bought
that
that stuff.
was
Oh,
that
that's
was
cool.
all
That's
sitting
even
on my
better.
bed every evening that I came back to my room.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't know
when I
that.
saw those two boxes, the snow globe came out. Hold on, I read the piece of paper came and going. Oh shit, we got to see this. Open up like, oh my god. So yeah, so we got
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's really
all
cool
that
for them to do
stuff
that.
was I mean, granted, you paid a fortune for this cruise, but all
Yeah,
that stuff just showed up at your door, or in your room. The only thing I paid for was $20 in
that's it. But that was
cups.
$5. Yeah, it's worth it. five
And
bucks
then
each.
the $70 hoodie that I got, which is a really cool one. It's funny, my wife kept buying things and places and stuff. I'm like, I haven't spent a dime. I really want that hoodie. Okay, we'll get it for you. Next day we're down there, they're sold out.
Oh
Not a damn
no.
hoodie. And she's like, but you got another cruise next week. You've got to have more. Yeah, no, we don't have those here. She's
No.
in line going, oh man. I said, you know what? I said, go back in there and cry. I said, literally, turn on the waterworks, tell them it's my anniversary, which it is. Tell them anything you need to, but
To get
cry,
that hoodie.
and you get a hoodie. Sure, if she
Yes.
found somebody else, she told a sob story. She goes back out, look what I got. And not only that, as she's waiting in line,
Nice.
as I was waiting in line to do something at the guest services, that's where she met Tommy Thayer's guitar tech, who gave her two of those picks that I showed
That's
you.
cool. Nice.
That's where we're standing in line there. So yeah, I already got him up on Facebook, and we're chatting on Messenger and stuff
Awesome,
now.
man. Great experience. I'm glad you had such a great time.
It was so. I mean, My wife enjoyed it to high heck. I've never, that's more concerts than she's ever been to in her life, and it may happen again. I told my
It
sister about
should.
the 2024 show. She's like, I may have to do this with you. I'm like, yeah, you may have to.
Do it.
Now, if they could get John Bon Jovi to play with, on the cruise, my sister would buy my tickets for me.
Uh-oh. What's up, Meatball Saucy there? What up, Papa Brad?
Um, I'm gonna let you know, Saucy, that this is the one time I let myself get drunk, and that's on a cruise because I ain't gotta be nowhere.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
and I ain't
Yep.
driving, I ain't doing nothing.
Except if you fall over the.
So, and I would say from wake up to breakfast, I was sober, but most of the time I was drinking nonstop. Um,
Got it.
Kiss has their own liquor brand that they were giving away free shots all the time. So here I am having cold gin and all this other stuff, free
Ooh.
shots here, here, and here. I had the beverage package, which really freaked me out because I had what was called the premium package. My
I was
wife
gonna
could
say, so all that's included then, right? All your drinks.
usually when I asked for bourbon, I could not get bourbon in my package because my package said it had to be $15 or less. So, I asked for, well, can I have a bourbon? We have Jack Daniels. I didn't say whiskey. I said bourbon. Back me up here, Rebel. Okay, come on. So, so I said, what do you have? And they go, oh, well, we've got, and she said Woodford. And I'm like, sure, yeah, Woodford, go ahead. Oh, that'll be $8. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, it's $23 a shot. I go,
Ooh.
what about Bullet? That'll be $9 because that's $24 a shot. I'm like, what? I can't get a bourbon and Diet Coke? No. I'm like,
What?
yet I walk up and I say, my wife wants a Johnny Walker Black label. Okay, you want to make it a double? Sure. She can get a double Johnny Walker Black,
No problem.
but I can't get a freaking Bullet or a Woodford.
Uh,
Yeah,
she
so
made out. She made out
apparently,
that.
the Kiss Cruise people, sixthman.net, sold one level of the package, and there's another level of the package
Oh,
Norwegian would sell that gave you everything in the kitchen sink. He's like, well, I could get you that other package for $28 a day extra each. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to live with Jack Daniels for a week, but I'm not going to like it.
yeah. Hey, I like Jack Daniels though. Oh, I would have made out. I've been perfect.
All I wanted was Jim Beam. They didn't even have Jim Beam there.
Thanks.
I'm
Come
like,
on.
oh man.
Jumped off the ship.
Tell me about it. So yes, Saucy, I was pretty sauced up most of the time. I do recall walking, the length of the ship, wondering, is it rocking that bad, or is it the alcohol, or both? And there was some days it was pretty choppy, so it probably was both.
Nice.
But yeah, I do recall many nights coming back to my cabin going, I want to go back out, but I probably won't find my way back.
That'll be me, man. That'll be me. You have to
So like,
enjoy that cruise, man. You did.
I did. But yeah,
Good stuff.
not much game playing going on. Besides what you told us so far, what about you?
Yeah, I did the game playing for you, man. Like we talked about Call of Duty. Then it's like I'm working on the backlog. I heard about the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Now this game came out in 2015, and I've never wanted to play it. But then I seen clips, and I absolutely loved the game. A lot of action. I'm very surprised. A 2015 game has more action than most of these games that are coming out this year, and I was having a blast with that. But then that's when Call of Duty came out, so I said, okay, got to put a pause on that. Gonna go to Call of Duty, work on my multiplayer. But besides that, I also went on to Fortnite that has a big update today that has a Star Wars week, and I'm all about Star Wars, man. And there's Luke Skywalker skins, there's Princess Leia skins, there's Han Solo skins, there's everything. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You got to defeat Darth Vader with a lightsaber now this week. A lot of
Cool.
quests. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Fortnite, so I'm trying to level up on that. There's a Chrome skin I want bad that you have to level up 50 times, though. You got to level up 50 times. I'm already a level, I believe I'm a level 90, so I got to level up 50 more times in order to get this skin for free. So that's tough, dude. I think they give you, I want to say it's 7 weeks to do it. I can see it with the quests and stuff where you get the, extra XP, all the challenges, you get those done. I can see myself hitting that. But Chrome Punk looks cool. There's the Pickle Rick back bling that people are gonna really want, and that's a lot easier. There's like a Horde quest is like part of the Halloween ones.
Hmm.
Got to get through those waves to get that back bling. My
Hmm.
friend is a big fan of Rick and Morty, so he's dying to get that.
Oh, my daughter
Back
loves Rick and
bling.
Morty, and as you
So
know,
it's Pickle Rick on the back, just like just like moving around. It's hilarious. It's funny as hell.
yeah.
But
I haven't played Multiverses in a while. I'm looking forward to see how their Halloween costumes look because they're still doing their
at least
Halloween
they're
thing
still
for
doing
two
it.
more
See,
weeks.
Fortnite was like, okay, after October 31st, see ya. Today was the update. All that Halloween stuff gone. That's it. It's all new now. It's all Star Wars. Um, but yeah, man, like you were saying about backlogs, just like I was absolutely blown away by Metal Gear Solid that came out 2015, because I'm thinking of the original game back when PlayStation
Hmm.
1
Hmm.
was there. Like that was awesome. And then it's
Hmm.
like I never really played anything after that. So I went right to Phantom Pain, and I'm like, this is nuts. This is a lot of action. This is like Uncharted and everything else. Like all the action that you think of in those games, it's in this, and it's just
Cool.
nonstop. Though it's nonstop action. It was $3.99 on the PlayStation Store if you were a PS Plus member. I'm not sure if it still is, but $3.99, you can't go wrong. You need to play this game. But yeah, man, that's Call of Duty, Fortnite, Metal Gear. I'm a busy guy. And then all the pre-orders that I did this month. Oh, so many games coming out this month.
Yeah, this month's got a lot of stuff coming out. Along the same vein that you were talking about, here is what's going on with multiverses for the Halloween stuff. So flat out put in a Happy Halloween 2022 code and get yourself 1,000 candy, which is a pretty good deal. You got till 9 a.m. Pacific on the 15th, and then they're doing exclusive variants and costumes, in the candy shop, and you will get 20 extra candies for every match you play, and then 40 if you play in a variant, a Halloween variant. So a lot of cool stuff going on there.
Nice.
Um, and you were mentioning games coming out. I saw Fanatical today is just crazy for
Coming
Steam
out this month?
games. Oh yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah, let me share this one up here.
yes.
This is 28 pages. I'm not going to go through them all of literally Steam playable games. Let's see here. Let's go back from slides. Go to share screen and that one. So let me see how's that showing up. Let's make that full screen for everybody. All right.
Let's do
So
it.
digging through this, I mean, 28 pages of games on decent sales. Look at Star Wars Skywalker, 45% off.
Definitely worth it. That
Cuphead,
is really good.
30% off. Let's see here. Fallout, not a big deal. Elden Ring, not a big deal. Let me see if I can sort this by the how much saved. Let's see. Sort by, I don't know, go prices lowest to highest. Available soon, don't matter. 83% off Roar, never heard of it. But let's see here.
Oddworld is a must.
Oddworld for 74
74
cents.
cents. Come on. Must buy.
Tell me about it. Let's see here. If I sort this by ending soon, I also remember seeing some great stuff on there. So Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, 25 bucks. Skyrim, only 16% off. It's been off more before in the past. Let's see. Bus Simulator, no, don't play those. Though trust me, I was on a bus in Mexico, and I totally thought I was on one of those weird mountain roads that you see these people playing.
Doom, must buy.
Yeah, so there are a ton of great games on this. The one thing I also noticed was if you're a Monkey Island fan, let me hit this up here. I'll have to share that one. Share this tab instead. That's brilliant. Way to go, SteamYard or StreamYard. All right, come on. Let me close the one. So besides the brand new game, Return to Monkey Island, these are 78% off.
Nice.
For buck and a half to $2, you can have four of the five Monkey Island games.
Nice.
The only thing not on here is the Tales of Monkey Island, which is that's a Telltale game versus these other ones being done by LucasArts. So that's why they don't have it on here.
Well, there's a bundle. What does that include? Does that
That
include?
bundle's just the two on the bottom. So those two on the
Oh,
bottom,
okay.
they're $2.19 each. The bottom left and bottom right are up here for $3.29. So
Gotcha.
even on sale, you're talking what's normally $20 down to $3.29. So the sale prices would be, let's see, $4.38. So you're getting a buck off if you buy the bundle for those two down there. So
Good stuff, dude. Good
yeah,
price.
I mean, great stuff. And
Seventy-eight
there's just
percent.
so much going on in Fanatical that I can't even
There
tell
is.
you.
That's why I was gonna post in our Discord
Yeah, the Capcom
so much of
deals.
the
Look at
deals,
that.
but it was too. It was so many, so many.
Yeah, you got a Capcom sale going on. Let's see
That Steam
here.
Deck compatible right
Yep.
there.
JRPG deals, some really good ones in there I saw. So, yeah, if you get a chance, go ahead, stop by Fanatical, see what's going on, see what you want. If you got a deck, those Steam Deck deals, let me hit that up again. Like I said, are 28 pages of games. Just tons and tons
Great
and
games too.
tons.
They're not crap. Like I played some of these and really good
Yeah.
price.
No, some of these are really good games. Look at the Resident Evil, that's part of the Capcom specials. Those are going 50, 75, 80% off some of those games. You
Oh,
can't
golf with
go wrong.
friends is a blast, by the way.
Yeah,
Golf with your friends is great. Less than $5. It's a must buy.
I agree with you. Totally agree. Let's just look at page two and then we'll stop
Yeah.
because it's just, let's see.
Dishonored, great. And did you get what is that? All three complete for 20?
20
Must
bucks. Yeah.
buy.
Ace Attorney, if you've never played the Ace Attorney trilogy before on Nintendo platforms, that is great point and click mystery kind of games. So you're literally trying to find evidence and do this and do that, and it's literally a point and click kind of adventure. Very fun.
And if people are waiting for Elden Ring to really hit an all-time low, stop waiting. If you haven't played the game, it's incredible. It is worth the price.
See, Dark Souls, but not a discount. That's not nice.
Now, Neo 2 is coming out, I believe, this month. If you have the PlayStation PS Plus, I believe that's a free game this month. So, big shout out to the Dark Pictures. That is some of the best horror games I've ever played. The Dark Pictures anthology, awesome.
Yeah, like I said, if you got $20 burning a hole in your pocket,
There's the Metal Gear. There's the Metal Gear I've been playing. Was that
Yep.
the Phantom Pain, and the Heroes? Was that Ground
Zeroes, and the Phantom Pain?
That's like a short little one that introduces you to Phantom Pain, but for that price, still worth it.
Yeah, let's see. More Lego games, 78% off. I mean,
can't go wrong with the Lego games. Like $4.39 for that Lego. Is that Indiana Jones up there?
That's Indiana Jones up there, or Jurassic Park.
$4.39, yep. Great. Ghostwire, enjoyed it. $28.19, great price. Definitely recommend that too.
Yeah. So
a lot of great deals.
If I go to the end here, there are 28 flipping pages.
Postal 2. Oh my god, I haven't played that game in a long time. That was hilarious. Postal's great.
Yep.
Yeah,
this one I might pick up here is Murder by Numbers. That's on my favorites because that is a I don't want to say it. I forget what kind of game you call those where you're changing the pixels to black or white depending upon the numbers alongside of them. What do you call that? Let me hit it and view because I play these all the time on Nintendo platforms. Do they say what it is? Pixel puzzles. Yeah, there's another name for it, but you basically use the clues that are numbers, like right here, to determine how many of those get turned on.
Nice.
And so those give you clues for this murder mystery. So for $5, that's gonna be a fun one.
Let me ask you this, because we're talking about PC games. Are you a fan of the Jackbox series?
I've never played them.
Oh man.
Very familiar, but I have not played
And it
one
is
yet.
so much fun because even at my job, we'll have like if we do really well, caught up with our work, we'll be like a brain break. We'll play some Jackbox party games, and the coolest part is if you let's say you're streaming now and you can just be like, "Hey guys in the chat, enter this 4-letter code." They put that 4-letter code in on their phone.
Hmm.
They could play with you, and it's an absolute blast. Like they could look on their phone, watch the game and play it, or watch their computer screen and play it. I used to stream on Twitch that game, and it was such a great time. There's like Pictionary games, like almost like Wheel of Fortune type games. It's Jackbox Party is fun.
Yeah, I mean, totally. Like I said,
Even Rick
it's a
Modello,
party game. So have
yeah,
that. Saucy Meatball, sorry, Vampire Survivors, anytime. That's my go-to game at night to just to wind down. Just one more game. Ah,
see, I'd say drink out of all your cups except for that one that's dated. I don't know. I just wouldn't drink out of that cup. I'd just be like, put that one away. The one that's like,
yeah. Well, this is
is
the one that's extra, and as you can see, you can tell here, it does the color changing temperature stuff. So
nice.
it's kind of got that going through it.
That's cool.
So uh, I'm afraid these things are going to wear out pretty fast. I don't know if I'm going to put these up on a shelf or something. Don't know. So all right, some more Jackbox fans. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh yeah.
Now, as to what did I buy? I didn't buy anything, but there is something that landed here on Friday, and that was my four-player control deck for the ALU.
Ooh, nice.
So looking
Very
forward to
nice.
installing that next couple of days. Only thing is, I'm afraid I'm going to like it too much, which means I'm going to have to move a trackball from my old deck to the new deck. I'm going to have to move my joystick and buttons from player one from my old deck to my new deck, or player one and player two, since I got that four-way, eight-way swappable joystick and the gold leaf buttons. So we'll see how I like it.
Nice,
We
man.
will see. It's easy enough to swap in and out if you don't put all the screws in. So we'll
Nice.
see. But other than that, not much. No other gaming stuff really purchased. So
I spent too much, but not on Pops, man. I've been safe from Pops, but I did. It shipped, and I'm still waiting for that Sega Mini 2. It's coming. I've been seeing great reviews on it. I can't wait to play some of the Sega CD games on it. So that should be arriving really soon. We have the God of War coming out soon. I believe that's November 9th, I want to say. It's coming out very soon. Love God of War. Big fan. Even if you're an Xbox fan, you need to play God of War. It's excellent. We have Sonic Frontiers coming out this month, which I pre-ordered. We have Evil West. Evil West looks badass. If you haven't seen it, check out that trailer. It's sick. You'll pre-order immediately. It's really cool. And that's as far as games go. But Bobby Vu posted up this thing. Normally it's like $16, and it was down to like 5, and it's Snoop on a stoop. It's Snoop Dogg instead of like Elf on a Shelf.
mm-hmm.
It's Snoop on a stoop, so it's Snoop you can put on your shelf, smoking up. So I'm like, I need that. $5 can't go wrong. I'm like, I need that. So that's what I
Cool.
bought. But a lot of pre-orders, man. A lot of pre-orders. And again, here I am talking about I have such a big backlog, so many games that are out. That are old that are better than these ones that are coming out now. And here I am still waiting for new releases. There's too much to play, but I'd rather have too much than too little.
I got you. All right, well, let's start burning through our usual suspects here. Let's see. Let's talk about. Let's go with at games. So they recently had a tournament, the Halloween pinball tournament. I was able to go ahead and capture the top three in each one on the leaderboard. So it looks like is it Jinkat or Ing? Yeah, Jinkat did a great job getting up there for two number
Very
ones.
nice. Huge.
So great
Like
scores.
7 million up. Nice.
Now I could go ahead and show the top 50 scores in each one, but I'm not going to. It was a screen that was not visible during the whole tournament. People wanted to see if they at least made the top 50 because they were giving away prizes for being the top 50, and that screen did not work. I reported to the devs. It was getting slammed. between people submitting scores, people trying to look at their scores, it was just getting inundated. And this is the first tournament I could say that all games in the tournament had at least 50 players because the top
Woo!
50 was
Nice.
full to the brim. Usually you go ahead and look at some of
Awesome.
these leaderboards and like, oh yeah, top 10, top 20, 24 people played. So
Well,
yay,
for
we all
50 in each
got,
one, that's
but
awesome.
there's more than 50 in each one of this tournament. So congratulations to the people playing on that.
Let me tell you, Scott,
Um,
for those five, which one is your favorite?
on those, it's just Haunted House. One of the
I gotta go
first.
with Spooky, man.
Spooky's also a good one. But Haunted House has that whole tri-level, table
That
going
is
on.
cool. Yeah.
So it's a tri-level play field. Now let's see here. It looks like I do know the winners on that. Let me see. Um, I'm not allowed, I don't think, to show this slide,
You can
but
say
I
my name. Yeah. Just don't say
but
my
I
name.
do not see any of our regulars here
Hmm. Hmm.
in the list. So I'm sad about that. That none of our guys won the pinball micro or the $20 e-store gift cards, but those will be listed probably later today or tomorrow on their social medias. I'll probably put it on Twitter unless what's his name decides to ban their account. That whole Twitter thing. I don't even want to talk
Oh,
about what
Vader.
Elon's doing to that. It's. We'll talk about it in the next Hey Yo segment,
There you
but
go.
I by then we'll have a lot more ammunition to talk about what the heck he's doing to it.
All right, Ritual Dello. When did your Sega Mini ship? Tell me that, please. Because I
Yeah,
mine's coming like the 16th, and all these people are like, got it now. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Where's mine? Why is mine taking so long? You guys must live near Cali or something. Like mine's taking forever.
all right. So besides that, there was a meeting tonight with all of the YouTubers and at games, and looks like we got some new things going on. There's a sale happening today through the 6th on newegg.com, where they've got a launch sale for their first time doing at games products.
Nice.
And then later this month, 11/10 through 11/14, At Games is doing their own Winter Games sale on their e-store. Let's see, there'll be some Black Friday promos later this month on Amazon and Newegg, and then they'll also do some during Black Friday to Cyber Monday, Amazon, Newegg, and At Games. So you can always check those out to see what's going on. I don't know what specifically will be on sale at the let's see, for the Newegg. I do know, I think I know what's on sale for At Games. Let's see,
And
November
Newegg is
10th.
very trusted. I bought from them plenty of times.
And I'm going to say, guys, that the much requested Core Max is not listed right now in any of these sales. I did pass that up the chain of command today and
Wow.
go, look, guys, I mean, it's not the fact that it's that expensive of a product. It's the fact that people have bought things from At Games before and then it went on sale a month later and they're gun shy. I said people don't want to sit here and buy it at full price to
Well
only
said.
see
Yeah.
it, be on the LPO sale next week or the winter sale or the Amazon's Black Friday. They don't want to get burned, so
Very true.
they're not gonna sit here and buy that device at list price. They're waiting.
Got
I
that
said,
right.
so, trust me, you will sell more units if you just discount it a wee bit, and there you go. So, but yeah, let's see. Legends Ultimate, Legends Pinball, Legends Ultimate Mini, and the Pinball Micros will be the big hardware sales from At Games the 10th to the 14th. Gamer Pro, Core Plus, Arcade Control Panel at 119 for the pinball machine, and the four-player control deck will be at 199 with $35 shipping. So those are the big hitters. There's going to
So
be
you're staying in the micro. Did you have a price on the micro? I don't know if I missed that.
on which one?
The Legends Pinball Micro. Was there
Uh,
a sale on
th-
that one?
yes, normally 449. They're on sale for 349.
$100. What's that?
Plus
What's that? $100? That's $100 off, right?
100 off, but it's 50 shipping. So you're looking at four bills, out the door. And if I'm correct, I've never paid sales tax from At Games. So, question Saucy says, why is At Games the only home arcade company that is not capable of releasing something without influencer support? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, we try to help. Is that a bad thing? Don't know. Let's see. Then they're going to be 20% off on almost every software pack for the sale. So
Nice.
that's what I see going on
That
here.
starts on the 10th, right?
Yes. Now the next thing to know is when are some things coming out, like the Activision and Data East game packs. They say they will be available by November 14th. So all reservation holders will get their codes via email as well as digital lockers.
Nice.
See what else did I miss? Dr. Seuss. Now here's some cool things. Pre-orders will be November 22 during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So that's 21st to 28th. You can pre-order the Dr. Seuss packs on at Games eStore and on Newegg. Let's see. Pack
Ooh.
1 is scheduled to release December 20th. That pinball pack 1 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Cat in the Hat, and Fox in Socks.
Smart release.
Hmm.
Smart release.
The
5 days before Christmas. Hell yeah.
pack 2, which has 4 tables, I think, green eggs and ham, ABCs, oh, the places you'll go, and one fish, two fish. That'll be sometime during the summer sales event. So you won't see pack 2 till mid-year
A
next year.
while. Yeah.
Now, here is one of the cool things they did. A lot of people are like, this LPO. I mean, I've bought everything to get into the LPO, so I'm not going to buy anything else. Why, as a way to say happy holidays to our loyal customers, LPO members will receive both Dr. Seuss packs as a free gift when each pack is released. So if you are an LPO fan, you've got 50, or a member, whatever, you've got $50 worth of pinball packs coming at you for free. So that is a nice thank you. Let's see, their Sam's Club spotting contest is done. There were 3 Legends Pinball Micro winners to be announced. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 random winners got $20 e-store gift cards. Looking through the list here, because I can't show the slide by itself, I don't see any of us on here. So that pretty
Man,
much.
I still remember like dying to get my ALU 1.0, just calling all those Sam's Clubs when I like, you have availability around Christmas time.
Mhm.
Oh my God, was that hell?
Yeah, I
Absolute
got mine
hell.
around Christmas time. I guess 2 years ago at this rate. Yeah, and I got it for like $200 off on a Sam's Club special, 1 week deal going on.
Yep.
So let's see. The only other thing that I saw going on with At Games is another contest going on. It's the first annual Thanksgiving Gaming Feast. This will be on 5 games. Looks like Alpha Mission, Class of 1812, Raston, Burger Time, and my favorite, Tetris. So they'll be giving away, looks like, let's see, great prizes. I see $20 off gift certificates. That's about all I see so far. But it's basically play, upload scores, and win. That'll be going on from November 23rd through 28th. I might be able to play. I'm going to be out of town for the holidays, so who knows? We'll see if I can participate in that. And last but not least, there is one other thing going on for At Games. And this is actually being done by Michael B., the Game Genie, where they have a contest for the best bit LCD marquees. Now, I do know we have some folks that are in the Discord that are just spitting out marquees left and right. But all you got to do is, you know, you'll find the rules on, I think, Michael B's Twitter account. But you just, send the Twitter tweet, with mentioning Michael B and At Games Gaming, and you'll be entered into the contest. And I don't know what they're giving away, but hell, whatever it is, it's free. So,
Got to give it up to Polo. Persona 5, awesome, absolutely
yes.
awesome. I think that was on. It's either on the PlayStation Plus or it is on the Xbox Game Pass, but it is included. And Persona 5 is badass.
Yeah, that is supposed to be a great game. So let's see, what else did we have going on? Yeah, okay, so that's all I got at games. You got anything else at games related?
No, man, been seeing those micro pinball pictures, and looking good comparison to the full size. It's not
Um,
honestly bigger than I expected.
that's what it looked like, and I should know soon. Hold on, let me look at my FedEx because that's gotta be what's being shipped. I only have one other thing coming from
I thought you were gonna pull
at
over a
games.
box. I seriously, when you reached over, I thought you were gonna pull over like a FedEx box
Yeah, no,
of
I
your
wish.
micro.
I got a FedEx box upstairs with my four player that I haven't touched yet, but let's see. So I have a package that is coming from at Games in Statesboro, Georgia, that says due on Thursday the 3rd.
Nice, 2 days.
So in 2 days, I may have that. Let's see, how heavy is this package? This package is 29 pounds. That's probably it.
Feels like might be a micro. Yeah, good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
I haven't seen an email from at Games saying it shipped, but I do have something from them coming on FedEx. So,
Nice
all right.
surprise.
Yeah, I usually get the email from them about a day later.
Yeah, when you get it.
All right, so let's go around the arcade here. iArcade. So I missed the first week of sales.
Big sale. Big
I
sales
I
going on.
totally missed the first week, and I am so pissed. Oh, Meatball Saucy, question of firmware fails. I installed firmware on not every, all the arcade devices. I've not done any of my cores, but I did it on my ALU Mini behind me, my ALU, and you cannot see there's a ALP over there. I promise there is. See? Right
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
there is.
All right. And those are all on the current firmware. I do understand. I think the Pinball Micro had a custom firmware release just a day after the universal firmware, but the only problem I've got with my firmware is Z, the ALU not reading the messages. So I have 10 messages I can't read right now. Uh,
Yikes.
I haven't tested CoinOps, but I understand that CoinOps, the Z button is not working in that also for going up and down a letter, I believe. Or is it Y, and that would be affecting favorites? I haven't double checked that myself. Let's see. Polo, did you like Marty's new YouTube video for updating visual pinball easily? I haven't read it or viewed it yet. I've just been trying to catch up since I got back in town, so I'll check that out. Loving Dragons Lair 2, Space 8, and Secret Agent from the current sale. Yep,
Nice.
we're going to go over that soon. So, yeah, first sale. I got an email on Thursday while I'm on really crappy Wi-Fi on a cruise ship that said, "Oh yeah, you sale goes till Friday." I'm like, "Oh great, I'll wake up Friday morning, I'll have breakfast, and I'll order some stuff from the first week." Apparently, that means till midnight Thursday night slash
Nice.
Friday
Yep.
morning because I was already looking at week twos, and I'm
That's
like,
how I
"Oh
felt, man.
man."
Yep, I know. I thought the same thing because
I
I'm
was
always up for those
so
sales and I
bummed.
always want to get them. But yep.
I mean, yeah. Besides working buttons, saucy, everything else is fine. Yep, no, it's minor so far. Most people are like, I don't even read the messages, so I don't care about that. But if it is affecting coin ops, that would suck. But the coin ops fix about not having to log in every 5 times, that's taken care of. So there's some pros and cons in there. I did have to update a lot of my pinball packs, but everything else, some people were talking about getting black icons. I didn't get any of that issue, so I don't know. Um, and one last thing, I heard on the Discord somebody got an email from At Games saying they will get a special download pack available to fix the problem on the ALU 10s that lost 100 and some odd games.
Oh wow.
So if you've opened a
Nice.
ticket, keep your eyes peeled for your email on that. Um, yeah, but like I said it was in the Discord. I saw that. That's what I know. Now, as for what's going on in the current sales, there, I went ahead and scraped the screen for
Good man.
61. I want to say it's 61 or 66. A hell of a lot of games on sale.
Good man.
So this is all in the action category, I believe. And there's a heck of a lot of good ones in there. What did I pick up? I picked up Donut Dodo. I hadn't bought that yet, but 30% off. Yeah, good enough deal. I can't get myself to buy the Dolings. I don't know why. I can't. They just
Have
don't.
you bought?
They don't
Okay,
call to me.
Go ahead. Keep going on this screen though. Let me know. Oh, go ahead. No,
Oh,
go back.
on that screen? Let's
Is
see
that all you
here.
bought?
I mean, I owned Burger Time before that. I owned City
Please tell me you
Connection.
have Bonanza Bros, and please tell me you have City Connection.
I have City Connection, yes.
Bonanza
Bonanza
Bros?
Bros, I'm not sure I do or not.
At least, at least put yourself the 30 minutes into that
Okay.
game, man. It's one of my favorite games that was on the Sega, and I needed it on the IR arcade.
And Alligator Hunt's a great game, but I already own it on all my at games devices, so I probably won't pick that up. So, but yeah, this is the first. And I own Congo Bongo. I own Dragon's Lair 2. Chameleon, I couldn't get myself into after watching that. Neither Bang Bang Busters. I don't know what Battle Rockets is. I should watch some screenplay. But let's go to the next page. Let's see here. I picked up Galacticon because I hadn't picked that up yet. So glad I waited. It got it on sale. As for Load Runner games, I own Load Runner Legacy twice already on the Switch and the deck or Steam. So I could get myself to buy that again. Emoji Music I've heard is good, but
Yes, I was gonna say Emoji Music. People are talking very positive about.
I've heard good things about it. So I may give it a shot next day or two. Do the 30 minutes. I already own Jet Pin Arcade. Um, Nothing from this page for Polo. And yes,
Everyone loves
Galacticon does look
Galacticon.
great. So again, I'm just glad that since I haven't been playing, that I held out and got it for 30% off. I'm not going to complain about that.
Good stuff.
Let's see. This one I already own Minky Monkey because it's like a Donkey Kong Jr. thing. Peggle I do own. I'm just going to cross. Panic Road I don't. I don't think I own Pang Adventures. Peter Pepper's Ice Cream Factory. I've never been into that game at all. Power Balls is a really hard game to play.
I'm waiting for you to talk about one on this page.
Let's
Hopefully you
see.
have it.
I own Santa Throw. I think I own Snow Bros. I don't know if I own Snow Bros
Okay.
2.
I was
And
gonna
of
say that's a
course,
pickup.
I own Space Ace, and I do believe I own Space Harrier. If not, I do have it on other platforms.
Snow Bros, great game.
Yep. And let's see here. Last but not least, I got to double check to see if I own Super Burger Time. I don't know if I do.
You don't need any of these games on this page except for one.
I already own it. Toe
Toe
Jam
Jam
and
and
Earl.
Earl?
Of course I
Good
own it.
buddy. Good boy.
Let's not be crazy here, because that was actually on sale in the last winter sale. Can you believe we're already talking about
Everybody
winter
needs at
sales?
least Toe Jam and Earl. Oh, I know, dude. This year, like this year's flying. I certainly didn't like Mariah Carey singing to me this morning when I opened up Facebook. It's like, oh, come on. No, not ready for Christmas. Let's enjoy Thanksgiving first.
And let's see. Papa Brad says Longhead and Subocta were good. They look good enough. They don't look like they're my thing. So I'm just holding off because there's some games, if they're very platformy, I feel platformers are console games, not arcade games to me. While you've got a Mario Brothers arcade game, that is restricted to one screen. It's not a scroller. As soon as you have a platformer that starts scrolling screens, I mean, run and guns are one thing, but a platformer is another.
Yes.
And especially games that are platformers that are 9, 10, 12 levels deep that you want to go ahead and save and things like that.
Like I could honestly agree with you. Toe Jam and Earl is not really an arcade game, but it works well. It really does work well on the IR arcade. It does, and I'm so glad it came there.
I'm hoping that there will be ColecoVision games on sale because those are great games on there. Papa Brad says they play like classic
Papa
arcades.
Brad. Exactly.
We'll see if I've got time. We got home Sunday at midnight and we just finished unpacking. By we, I mean my wife. She unpacked part last night and part tonight while I was on conference calls and starting the show. So, but yeah, I'm hoping to get some time to check them out before they go off sale. So that's about all I got. iArcade wise, anything else you got?
Just some great sales going on right now, man.
So
check
we'll
check
see
them
what the
out,
next one
everybody,
is.
and get some games.
All right. So I've got a few arcade one-ups in the background there, and I like them. Mike told us last week he ditched all of his. That's fine. He still thinks he'll get himself a Mortal Kombat 30 if they go on sale.
Goofy foot in the house. What up, buddy?
So we'll see. But elephant in the room here. Killer Instinct Pro,
Yes.
999. Am I correct? Is it 900
You
or is it a
are
grand?
you are you
It's
are
niner,
correct.
niner, niner.
9.99. Yeah.
And to add, insult to injury, what did they do? Drop the price of the non-pro by
Of
like 300
6.99
bucks?
to 3.99.
Yeah, almost
Oh,
half off. 300
that
bones
almost made me
off.
sick, dude. It's just like, okay, maybe the one with the riser should be 3.99. The pro should be 6.99. That's just how I see it. I cannot see myself spending $1,000 on that pro. I can't. I can see it on a discount of 6.99. I feel is a sweet spot. 300
Yeah,
3.99 for the riser one. Cool. You did all these upgrades to the pro. 6.99. Okay.
I
Not a
mean, if it's what else is the pro going to have? Maybe they say better joystick, better this, better that. I mean, what I paid 799 for my Space Invaders Gold Edition iArcade, and that's got supposedly, joysticks that are equal in quality to what you probably get on the Killer Instinct Pro, and it doesn't have a riser,
yeah.
yada yada yada. I don't. Well, I mean, okay, comes with a custom stool, big deal. That's $50 or $20 cost.
Yeah.
I can't see that $1,000. Just
No.
like I
And
can't
I'm a
see.
big go ahead.
Yeah, just like I can't see the iArcade golds for a grand.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes. The sale
the,
prices were great, which I thought they should be the actual price. And then the sale price, of course, be lower. But Papa Brad is right. Um, I feel the same way, Papa Brad. And I really feel like $1,000 for this. No, I love the art. I love the side art. Spinal is my number one. I love Spinal on Killer Instinct 1 and Killer Instinct 2, but I cannot see myself spending $1,000. And most of the people in Discord know this. I have an original Killer Instinct 2 arcade machine for $300 that came from an actual arcade that I went to. So it's very tough for me to be like, oh, sure, let me get this pro for
oh yeah,
5.99. I spent more on I'm gonna spend more on this than I did the actual original KI2 cabinet. But
yeah. I mean, you start going four, digits, and I'm
yeah, man.
thinking you're passing three-quarter scale here.
People were
And
all about one up being 2.99, 3.99, and I get it. There's upgrades happening now, lit marquees, and custom risers, and all these other things happening. And I understand the markup from that, but I really don't see the value of that. I can't see myself spending $1,000 on a pro. I just can't. No matter what game it is. As much as I love House of the Dead, Time Crisis 2, if you've marked that at $1,000, sorry, I'm passing.
yeah, and like I said, 299 to me is a good basic three-quarter scale. I'm going to step out of the way and I'm going to try to zoom in back there. I'm going to have to. There are several one-ups back there. You see Big Blue, you see Mortal Kombat, and then if I move way the hells over there, you see the original Atari 12 and 1.
Yes.
That 12 and 1 was $300 about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I remember going to Kohl's, man. Black Friday needed that.
Kohl's, yes, that's where I got
Same
that.
thing. Yes,
Yes,
that's what I did.
and we had no idea. We were shopping for other things, and we just saw a couple of them, stacked up by the freaking line where you go to check out. And I'm like, I don't know. My wife looks like she goes, "Merry Christmas." I go, "Okay," and that's how it all started. So I mean, for that, I see that as the typical 299 cab. But when I look at, let's see here, how do I move this way? When I see those two right there, uh, I think they're worth more than $300.
Yeah,
Artwork,
yeah.
the size, things like that. The lit marquees, like you said. Big Blue has the lit control panel. I don't know if you
Let me
ever
ask
see
you.
what I'm.
So how high is the Big Blue? What is that?
Well, here
How
here
big?
we go. I'm going to give you a 5'7" person standing in front of a big blue.
Do it.
I can't hear the
I'm the
audio.
same
Make
size
sure I'm
as
not
you.
showing plumber's
Five
crack.
seven.
There we go.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I
Big blue's a
honestly
tall
thought
machine.
that was gonna
Big
be smaller
blue.
than you. I thought that was gonna be I
No,
thought that was gonna be smaller.
no. Big blue itself is about, I want to say, 5 inches taller than a first gen iArcade.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm actually shocked.
There we go.
I'm shocked.
No, it's a tall bad boy. All right, zoom out here. Thank you, Stream
So
Deck,
so
for.
the pros are smaller than that then. The pros are what? Are those 5? No. What what are the pros? What's the pro height?
I don't recall.
It might be 5. No, I feel it
Do
should be
not
higher.
know. I don't think so. Papa Brad's pointing out there's a tilted control panel on the Big Blue. It is. Thank God for the height that it has on it. And Big Blue also does have, like I said, a lit
Goofy foot.
control
Okay,
deck.
5.
So okay, so that means the Pro is shorter than that Big Blue.
Yeah. That
But then
that's
again, that Big Blue is mostly marquee up there. Because if you look at the start of the marquee, it's
yeah.
just
Yeah, it's
about a
huge.
little bit higher than the start of the Mortal
It is
Kombat
big.
marquee. Let's see. Papa Brett said he played a tournament Big Blue.
Nice, man.
Good machine.
It
Yeah,
is. People love that machine,
yeah, totally do.
especially if you
I
get a great price on that. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Must buy.
Papa Brad was 7th in the tournament, better than I would have done. Trust me, bro. So, I mean, I just don't see, like I said, a grand for
I
that
don't,
Pro.
man. I
No,
can't do it.
I mean, even though this has a riser on it on the Big Blue, it doesn't bother me that much. It's a themed riser. You come to expect it nowadays. If I don't see hear anything about Killer Instinct that's going to tell me it's any better than Big Blue in and of itself. So all you're telling me is it's one piece. Let's see, what did I pay for Big Blue? I think it was
You know
less than
what? Is it
five.
like it's like a better monitor, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, it should be a better monitor. Yes.
For the price you're paying, yeah, it definitely should be.
So
Again, it just shocks me that it drops that big price drop. It just kills me. Then you look at it like $399 for like most of the cabs that we have in our house. And then you have this Pro that's $999. Like that's a huge jump when you think of okay, here's a $399 cab. What's going to make me spend that difference to $999? And I don't see it. I don't see. I don't see the reason to upgrade. I don't.
and Polo, as for getting a iArcade full cab for $399, I don't think we're ever going to see that. Flat out. I mean, it's
I
the
wish. I sure
the
wish,
quality
man.
of the monitor, the quality of the wood itself. I just don't think we'll ever see it get that low. Let's see, solid one ups are few and far between. Give me a solid one up with a few games that I have passion for 1,000. Then they found their market. There you go, Saucy. Because to me, 1,000 just puts me out of the ballpark. Just turns me off. 949 versus 999 is still mentally something different. The closer you get to 1,000, it just
Then you might as well go on
hurts.
eBay and try to find a local original arcade cabinet for that price. Honestly, you probably could.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. Papa Brad, mentions the screen in the iArcade's 19 inches. They have HDMI out. All these features that they have
Yeah.
that you don't see on the arcade one ups.
But the one thing I will buy from One Up again, if it comes out, Time Crisis. If it has Time Crisis 2, I will buy that. 600 bucks, maybe 7, but that's the max. Just because Time Time Crisis 2 is one of my favorite games that could be on one credit.
Well, we'll see what these pros look like when they're out in the wild. Because to me, a pro should not be a three-quarter cabinet. A pro should be a one-for-one cab, flat out. If
Yes.
you're gonna give me the same thing I would get
Yes.
back in the day, out on the arcade floor for $1,000, then you're talking to
I'll
me.
do it. I'll do it. If I
But
could
like I
put
said,
that next to my Killer Instinct 2 machine and it's the same height, but still drop that sale price. I'll buy it. Not 1,000, sale price. Good
well,
possibility.
we'll keep an eye on that and see where that lands. Because
Yes.
I got a feeling we're not going to see it there for long.
Yeah.
So did you notice that I've got the Devoom Pixu doing the YouTube stats now?
I did
So
not. No.
it flashes back there to tell me how many subs I've got and stuff. So just so I can,
Awesome.
yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough. I needed 500 by the end of this year. That's my goal, but I haven't hit it yet.
It's November.
We'll see. I've got to do some more stuff to do with Steam Deck and emulation. That's where I got all my big jumps recently.
Polo, if that happened, it'd be a must buy. There's no way in hell I would skip out on that.
$299. Well, what did I say it was right now? $349 is the current sale.
Yes.
Yes, I did, because I said with $50 shipping, under 400 out the door, no tax. So don't know why they don't charge tax. I'm not asking them to charge tax. Shh, we never had this conversation. Yeah, shh. All right, so who did we not talk about yet? We talked about Arcade 1-Up. We talked about iArcade. We haven't talked about Steam Deck. So,
which I still need to put my MU deck on this thing, man. I've been saying I'm going to do it, and I want to wait on a good sale for a 512 micro SD. I understand I have the 512 internal, but I still want to have a card in there for the emulation.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to try MU Deck only because of the backlog I have on my Switch. That if I want to go ahead and play Bayo 2, I own Bayo 2. I flat out own it. So if I can go ahead and just have that emulated just fine on my Steam Deck, that avoids me carrying around the Switch for the play that one game for now till I beat it, and then also Bayo 3. So, again, these are games I own. I went out of the pirate thing a long time ago, just kind of out of, I don't know, respect for the developers.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm not poor anymore. I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. So, if somebody worked to do this, I feel they should get their credit.
Hell yeah.
I
agree.
So that's just me. And I spend way too much on gaming the way it is.
Yep.
So yeah, if I can get that working through MU Deck and get the few games that I do own that I want to try to finish playing on there, my Zelda Link's Awakening. I never finished that. I'd love to have that with me rather than carrying two devices. If I could just get those few games in the Switch emulator, I'll be fine. I don't need my whole NES catalog with me at all times. I'm not the one who puts 1,600 games on their device just because he can, because I might want to play it. So I'm hoping to give that a shot. We do have a early Thanksgiving happening this weekend at our house because my stepson's moving out of state. So we're going to be doing that this weekend, which means lots of prep. So, yeah, MU Deck may wait one more week for me.
Let's see what Meatball Sauce you say.
512 internal is full, 512 Windows build, and a 512 in reserve.
Nice. Yeah. Smart. Yep.
Yeah, and he's doing the dual boot to Windows.
Nice.
Says it's doing great. So, but again, to me, I don't need it. The desktop mode works fine. I'm an old Linux Red Hat kind of guy. Is it Red Hat Linux? Yes, I think it was. The distribution I used to use a lot. So I'm fine. Yes, happy early Thanksgiving. We're doing 2 turkeys. God forbid.
My God.
Cuban style.
Are you deep frying one of
No, no,
them?
no, no. These are
Oh,
all gonna be
okay.
baked, because my wife is Cuban and he wants it done Cuban style. And literally, what this means is, we're gonna go ahead and poke so many holes in this damn turkey. We're gonna go ahead and stuff, garlic with our fingers all the
Ooh.
way into all of these holes, all through the meat and skin. It's gonna be marinated in a citrus-based marinade, and it's gonna just be melt in your mouth kind of stuff. Trust me. So you're
You had
doing.
me at garlic, man. That's
Oh
all you
yeah,
need to say. That's it. Once you
yeah.
have garlic, that's
I was
don't
hoping
follow
she'd
the
say,
recipe. Add like 5 times more. So
"Oh yeah, no, you literally just pierce this son of a gun and you
and then
just
just garlic, garlic, garlic,
jam
garlic, garlic,
in
garlic.
minced garlic in that
Good.
thing, and
That's what you do.
at that temperature for that long, it just melts right into the meat. It will be totally turkey coma time. Although double turkeys, Brad, I was hoping she would say one done Cuban style, one done in the fryer. Because I love me some fried turkey. I picked up Butterball has this plug-in one. It's giant. Okay, it can do like a 25-pound bird, I think, or whatever the hell. And it has a deep pan that goes into it, strictly for just doing turkeys, and it's picture perfect. You plug it in, you pour in the oil, gets to just the right temperature, and you're not having to worry about flames and stuff. A lot easier to do.
Meatball.
Saucy wants to know, is it
Roast
running
Cuban
native
meat.
on the deck?
I have not. I still kept myself away from it, man. I have a lot of love for Overwatch, but there's still fixes going on,
I thought that girl
and
was nerfed or muted.
Zarya is fixed, but they're still taking away people.
Uh,
Like you see, Speed was so mad today. He's like, May's gone, no,
oh yeah, I
and then
saw
it's
that
like,
May was gone.
yeah,
Yeah,
so this is why. Overwatch 2, honestly, to me, should not have happened. Update Overwatch 1. Why? Like, why did you need an Overwatch 2? They really did not. They did not.
from what I heard, it was just a big enough, update that why would just we'll just call it two.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
just
it's kind of like if you're doing a season of TV and you're at episode 34, season one. For God's sakes, just call the next one season two, episode one.
but they mess this up, dude. They mess this up way too much. There's too many things that need to be fixed.
Yeah, I think they should allow you to roll back if you wanted
And
to.
they got rid of some maps that we absolutely loved. Like I loved some maps that were absolutely that are gone now, and that just sucks. Like I said, love Overwatch, but I have too much to play right now that I'm not going to attempt Overwatch 2 yet until it's running smoothly. Where they don't need to be like, oh, I'm taking this character out, got to fix this. Oh, sorry, got to do this, got to fix this. No, I'll play when it's good.
The one thing I did like about the Steam Deck on this trip was the few times that I did try to get it working and get it online, whether it be I did not try it on the cruise ship. The internet I paid 200 and change for was just not worth it. It was horrible. But staying in the couple of hotels, I got to say, it does a great job of jumping on those kind of public Wi-Fi's that have intro pages where you have to put in like your hotel room number
Oh
and this
yeah,
and that. A lot of times back in the day, I tried doing that on the Switch and it was just a disaster. It just didn't work very well. So I was really happy to see that. Let's see. It does let people like me without the first game invest to enjoy this version.
that's very true, Meatball. But don't you have to like earn? You have to keep playing to earn to play the characters that were in the first one. I could be wrong, but I really thought you had to put a lot of time in to unlock some characters in the first. Not sure about that. One thing I wanted to add also, okay, out of all the games I own, you, for people who purchase physical games, Call of Duty is the first game I ever bought that pretty much has no data. Like, let's just say I want to play offline. I stick that disc in. It's not going to let me play campaign. It's not going to let me play anything. Everything is downloaded. There's like megabytes of data on that disc of Call of Duty, and then the rest is all like 100 and some gigs of download, which is insane. I
Well, it's
don't
funny.
miss.
I saw somebody has a podcast or micro podcast asking, "Is there anything such thing as physical media anymore?" Because you got day one patches, then you've got
Oh my God,
so much download content and things like that that by the time it's literally a like a copyright device that just says I own the game, and other than that you're just downloading and downloading and downloading.
So like seriously though, people with no internet, which most people have, but for people who don't have internet, you pop that game in, you can't play the campaign. I I, I don't get it. I just don't get it. What do people do then? They have to go back to the store and be like, "Sorry, don't have internet, can't play." Like that sucks. That really sucks.
Okay, yeah. Again, you didn't know what you were missing, but now you kind of hear about it. Yeah, the veterans are like,
Yeah.
see, question: have played Black Adam on Multiverse last night. Powerful bruiser class.
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to playing again starting tomorrow. So, gonna take advantage of that pass and get the candy and see if I
Black
can.
Adam is everywhere. Black Adam's on Fortnite too. He's everywhere.
Oh, there's one game I didn't mention that has a theme going on right now. So, Doctor Who finished, or they rounded out their season last Sunday, and now in what is that? Free Guys or Fall? No, is
Fall Guys. What? Fall
Fall
Guys?
Guys? Fall Guys.
Yeah.
They are doing a Doctor Who themed thing where you can unlock or purchase skins and stuff like that. It looks really, really rad.
Rich Odell
So,
is right. That is a good comment. That is true, dude. But then again, what
true,
if you're
true,
out in
true.
like the middle of nowhere? Seriously, like what if you seriously are in a place where you don't have reliable internet?
Yeah, I mean, my sister lives in a place in Georgia. It's outside the city, where I mean, right now I think she gets 100 megabits down, maybe, and 2 megabits up. So she's on like what I used to think was the worst DSL in the world. She's getting less speed than I used to get on an ISDN line. It's
So
it's
can you imagine
horrible.
also these people who are waiting for the game? Imagine these people waiting for the game, pick it up, they bring it home, they install it, a couple of megabytes, no problem. Now they have to download. I honestly, on the back of the disc, it says 130 gigabytes minimum. So imagine people with slow internet trying just to download these updates. Oh yeah, sorry, it's 130 gigabytes minimum. Plus, there's a 50 gigabyte update. It's
Hmm.
just so much, dude. So much going on, and there's people that would, with crap internet, would just take so long to download. It's sad.
Yeah,
It
well,
is.
and it's kind of like when I bought the Bayonetta 1 and 2 package for my Switch back in the day. If you didn't read close enough, you didn't realize that, oh, wait, no, you've got a download code for Bayo 1 and Bayo 2 is on the card. So, yeah.
Have a great night, meatball.
Thanks for a great conversation. Love you all. If you don't agree with our opinions, opinions are like, everyone has one and some of them stink out loud. So, yes. See, Hello Polo saw the new Ghostbusters game on Game Pass. Seems to play good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't know that. The new one's on Game Pass. Nice, good stuff.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. So I don't have much more. I do have a game to give away. What did I say that game was?
I forget what it was. I know you did
I
though.
think it was when ski lifts go wrong.
That's it. Yes.
Let me look up my codes here in my Evernote package here. Extra Steam codes to give away when ski lifts go wrong. All right,
Which I've seen
so
a lot of horrible videos of ski lifts going wrong. So
let's go ahead and before we do the drawing, I'm gonna pull this up and then I want to ask everybody because I just saw it. Here's a headline: The Witcher on Netflix. I love that series. First two seasons rocked. Can't wait for season two. And now we hear that Henry Cavill is not going to play after season three. That they're changing the lead actor who plays Geralt.
yes,
Oh
no,
my
dude.
God.
Unacceptable.
There's a petition on
Yep.
change.org that I've already
Seen it.
signed. Uh,
Unacceptable.
it's funny because some people think Cavill's not leaving because of Superman, because they think, he could probably juggle this just fine.
But
But
it's him, dude. He's the one who
but
left.
well, yes, because
They don't want it
the
going like he has so many good things he could put into this, and they're like, no.
yeah, they're
So I
basically
could agree.
closing him out. They're kind of doing to the books what Game of Thrones did to the books. Now, of course, Game of Thrones, the original, went well beyond the books. They finished the story with input from the author, but the books weren't written yet. Whereas, The Witcher's got so much lore going on, and they say that Cavill just didn't like the direction they're going in. So, maybe they need
Honestly,
to.
dude, I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to watch it.
I probably won't. I mean, I may give it a
It's gonna
try.
mess me. That's just
I know. I know.
the main character, dude. That's like
I
taking Sons of
know.
Anarchy and changing the main character and just putting someone else in there. Like, no, you don't do that. You can't. I don't know how this is going to transform. I don't know. I just wish it never happened. I wish it didn't go this direction.
Tell me about it. All right, so let's look up when ski lifts go wrong. There we go. And don't get me wrong, it says it's only a $3 game, but hey, I'm giving it away for free, so there we go.
Dude, look how many great games are so cheap. Look, just like I was saying, Metal Gear, $3.99. One of the best games I've played. As it was out in 2015.
All right, let's see here. So, it's 80% off right now. No wonder.
There's games on the sale that were $3.49 that are excellent.
So it's normally a $50 game on sale right now, and it looks like it's a puzzler. Yeah, so it's a puzzle challenge. You got to go ahead and set things up and see how the heck it does what it does.
Interesting.
I've seen like stuff like this with bridges too, where
That's funny.
where you configure a bridge and see if it works. But is it gonna make it? Is it? He did make it.
That
All
was
right.
cool. It looks cool. It does.
It definitely does. So I said,
I
normally
love when it crashes, dude. I love it.
you know what? I actually didn't install this. This is one of my own
Realistic
Steam keys.
disasters. That's great.
Yeah, this is one of my own Steam keys that I haven't done yet. I may actually have to go out and buy it again after watching this. Damn it. All right, well, I promise I'm giving it away,
It looks
so
funny.
I'm going to give it away. Let me go ahead and share the screen for the giveaway. See, there we go. Giveaway tool. Bingo. All right. So let's go full screen. We are going to use the text hashtag ski lifts. Hashtag ski lifts. I'm going to start that collecting right now. So go ahead. Feel free to put your name in there. I'm not putting mine in, even though I do want this game. I'm going to have to buy this again. Shame on me. I think I got it extra from from one of those bundles or something, and I just thought I wasn't gonna
My
play
entry
it.
didn't go.
No, because it's no
I know.
pound. I got it right there on the screen, people. Looks like nobody wants. If nobody wants it, I'm gonna keep it then. Finally,
Skill
nope.
lifts. Oh,
No,
Rich Modello got it. Yeah, skis, space lifts.
it actually worked. Okay, I didn't know it worked when you put the space in there.
No,
Oh no,
Rule
Jeff got it
for
right.
yeah.
Rich Odell, you didn't get it right. Get rid of that space. Hashtag ski lifts.
Come on, people.
All
Put
right.
that in. Ski lifts.
I got Goofy Foot in there. I got
1, 2, 3,
Carl
4,
O.
5, 6.
All right, now we're cooking with gas.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit my little timers over here. Gosh, we're at 10:43. How do these shows go so long? I'm gonna do.
I seriously feel like I talked to you for like maybe 45 minutes.
Well, the first half hour is just the KISS Cruise.
True. Worth it. Good cruise, man. Good cruise.
All right, I've got 5 more seconds, so it's a quick, easy 6 entries in here. All right, going over to that tab and
Good
hitting
luck,
draw.
everybody. Good luck. Who we got? I'm gonna guess Goofy. Oh, I was wrong.
RB
RB
Wings.
Wings,
All
good
right,
job.
buddy.
Woo!
I will go ahead and get that to you via Discord quickly. Let me pull up your name there, and I will get that code off to you tonight. And yes, I still owe you that buy stuff store coupon. I probably owe a bunch of people coupons right now from my at games tournaments that I totally dropped the ball on, and I meant to get that all cleaned up before I went on vacation. And guess what? I didn't.
Oh,
So I will get those coupons taken care of this week by hook or by crook. But RB Wings, I will go ahead and get your code for this game out tonight.
awesome.
Let's see. Vader didn't wear a costume this year.
RB Wings.
Congrats going out to RB Wings. Yeah, you got to move that over just a little bit. There you go. All right. So besides the giveaway, I don't think I had anything else planned tonight. Did I have anything else planned tonight?
Not that I know of,
I don't
man.
think I did
I'm pretty
either.
good on my end too. We talked about a lot.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I think Mike kind of, by the way, Mike, you saw him last week. He is still alive. He's not in my dungeon anymore. But as he said on his one show last week, that he's got a lot going on. So don't
He
know if
sure
I'm going to
does.
be seeing him much more going forward this year. I don't know. I really don't. He's always invited to jump on.
Busy dude.
I always send him the link in case he wants to pop in and say hi. But I'm going to try to do my darndest here to keep these flowing through the rest of the year myself with guests, like this guy right here.
Hey,
And
hey, I appreciate it all the time you have me on, man. It's a great time.
it really is. I have a blast. Totally, totally. Did I mention at games for sale at Newegg now? Yes, I did. That was earlier in the at games segment. Matter of fact, they will have their own special sales going on at Newegg that may not show up on other venues. So, and we already talked about that one. So, as Mike was talking about, was that go walk the dog night all. You are welcome, buddy. So, he's mentioned behind the scenes stuff that we keep getting gigged on YouTube for our outro. Supposedly it's royalty free music, but we keep getting copyright
Oh,
infringement clauses. Not takedown notices, just saying that if we ever were to monetize, that the person who owns that song has full rights to that song and can take all the revenue from our streams if we ever have revenue. But so I went ahead and did a remix tonight. We're going to play that in our outro. But Sean, tell these boys and girls what they should do before
I
they
sure
turn off their
will.
screen.
Why don't you all give a like? Give a like on the stream. And subscribe. Subscribe, that'd be nice. It helps the channel. Join the Discord, it's a great time. And block that console fanboy. There's a lot of great games coming out this month. Enjoy them. Game on, and hope you all have a great week. Thanks, guys, for joining us.
All right, everybody. Really appreciate it. Let me find that outro, and I will see you guys next week.
Thanks for having me, buddy.